Welcome to Flat Earth Science, the only Flat Earth Science site on YouTube that explains how the Flat Earth system works fully. So, what I try to do is match it up with science, because what science knows in quantum physics equates to what we have here. Because in quantum physics, down here is all up out there, because that's where we come from. Basically down here, in the molecular level, but live in this exploded view of it. This holographic universe that's all come from that one point. A good way to describe it is a bar magnet, negative, positive. We live in here, the negative zone, created from nothing, created from the black hole. The centre of our flat earth is in there. There's a black hole with the sun in it. We do not see that. This is positive above earth, negative below earth. We dwell in that realm there. Today, this video is going to be dedicated to simple Simon. SciManDan. Yeah, same thing. He wants to know why, he wants the flat earther to describe or explain why we see the southern stars all in the same place around the globe, around the flat earth at the same time. But we don't, do we? We see the same stars, we don't see them at the same time, because it's not always night time in all these continents, South America, South Africa and Australia. We see them in our time zone. We'll see the same stars, but we don't see the same stars in the same position, do we? No, but nor do they in their ball theory either, but I'm going to explain how it works on the flat earth model. It's all based from the centre of earth. Everything is projected from the centre of earth. This is unseen to man. We can't get here. We can't get to the spot here, right in the centre of the Arctic. No matter what they tell you, they might have been to the Arctic Circle, got right in here, but no one has been to the dead centre. It could be a couple of 100 miles in diameter. No one's ever been there. You can't get to it because you're stepping outside your magnetic field where we live. That's the realm we live in. That's our realm. Imagine that as a donut sliced down here. We dwell out here, nothing in the centre of the donut. That's the tree of life. Every culture knew about the tree of life. It's always been there, always will be, because that drives the whole system. So it all comes out of there. At night we see the stars that are in here projected up in the northern sky, because the centre is the sun, Polaris, and it turns. The southern sky is of this too, but it's a projection from its side. The sun down here being the centre, Sigma Octantis. Centre, Sigma Octantis. Right, so centre rotation is around here. That's the northern rotation around Polaris, right? I've drawn it over here, okay? The southern field, this one here, it moves around the flat earth over 24 hours. So if you're here, you'll see your southern sky projection because you're lining up between north and south. It's projection. If you're standing here, you'll see it line up. There's your centre of rotation. There's his centre of rotation. He's over here. You'll see his centre of rotation there. But it's moving as it goes around the earth over the day. This is how it works. We'll start there. Let's draw a star. And imagine we're all intelligent scientists and astronomers. We've all got an equatorial mount, and we've fixed it on a star. And because we're a little bit loony, we're going to think because the star rolls as it moves west, we think we live on a spinning ball. But some of us, with a little bit of wisdom, think otherwise. But we're going to show the spinning ballers why it's doing what it is, and they don't live on a spinning ball. Here we go. So, let's say let's just draw the planet there, the star there. And then, okay, start the clock rolling. And it rolls, and it's rolling, turning over the... Oh, let's try and draw that star where it is there at the moment, right there. And it keeps moving, turning. Let's draw the star again. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there now. And then we roll it up there. And we roll it again. Where is it now? Oh, it's way over there. And it's still turning. Put these markers on there to help me get the right positions. Let's draw it up there again now. And we go around here, back down there, around back down there, and back down to there. Oh, go like there. Okay, let's go back a bit. Back there, back there, back. Maybe about there. Let's draw the star in over there, okay? Okay, so that's the southern field rotated around the northern field, okay? Now, how do I do this? At some point, it was like this. That's the golden ratio. Amazing, isn't it? That would have wound in again, I think. I don't know how that, what was that doing over there? Because that was over there. Let's try that again. It's over there. Yeah, like that. Goes in there. Right in there, it's gone right in. How'd that get over there? Okay, it's spun out again now. Okay. Come back there. Okay. Oh well, it's wound in, and then it's come back out again, hasn't it? It's gone in, and then it has to come back out again. And look at that shape. Well, I'll be, eh? Some wise dudes will know that shape. Wow. One of the very first videos I put up all came from there, showing the moon cycle over the year. Hey, I didn't even know that. Yeah. So, there it is, Dan. That's how it works on a flat earth. Yeah, pretty cool. And What else can I say? I could show you something else. That science is a bit slow on. Now, any of you have read Plato's dialogues, he tells us we live in a sphere. He lives in a sphere. I was a bit disappointed to hear that. Liquids. But like the Bible, which is allegory, Plato's dialogue is true also, but more in a philosophical way. It's written philosophically. The Bible's allegory, and they're both right. So you have to find out, well, how can it be a sphere? What's he talking about? It's quite simple, really. Because when you're in a donut, a toroidal field, a dual system, there it is. There is north. No, it's not. There's the apple, the centre of the tree. There's the earth. The plane of inertia, they say. There, that point there. Positive, negative. And what happens in our dual system? The high pressure zone flows up like this, down to the tropics. Out of the high pressure zone, up and down to the tropics. All the way around the donut. All the way around the donut. Then what happens? It passes down to the earth. It shoots off opposite. Because negative. This comes down, shoots off opposite, and goes up there. It shoots off opposite and goes up there. There's our sun. And what happens because of these two high pressure zones? They're drawn down to the earth because of what? What draws them to the earth? A counter force. What's the counter force? Well, it has to be the low pressure zone, doesn't it? And it shoots up like that. The low pressure shoots up, high pressure goes down. Where does it go to? It doesn't just stop there. If you've got high pressure flowing this way, you're going to have the low pressure flowing this way. The low pressure shoots back down in here. And what happens when you've got a crunch point like that in the centre of the donut, a centre point, like in a ring magnet? You're getting all the action down there. It's all forced into this choke point. And you've got this field coming up here, force field, this field coming up here. All into this choke point. You've got this going on. That's the cross. It even draws the letter cross. Is it Plato or Hermes? Trismegistus got the cross. There's the cross. It's all flowing in there. And it's all flowing in there. And crunch point, the sun is created. See that? SciManDan didn't know all that. That's how the earth works, everybody. You've got the ice out here. The ice. North, south. Ice is here to slow the system down. If the system gets slowed down because humans take too many minerals out of the earth, maybe, and it starts speeding up through the earth, it's slowing down through the earth, it's not moving through the minerals and silicates that are in the earth properly, maybe this ice has to melt a little bit to help speed it back up again. That's why we're getting the ice mounting. taking too many resources out of the ground, taking them out of here and putting them in the negative zone. Sorry, you've taken them from the negative zone, it's negative, put it in the neutral zone. No longer any good, you've taken them out of there. Put them up in the atmosphere, it might help. It'll help this flow, but you've got to keep this flow too. It energizes itself. This is perpetual motion, perpetual energy, a Joule system. You might know of the SEL generator, the SCG generator, based on the same system, but it's used magnets, rollers. How he knows this gets sucked back down into here, and that's what gives it its perpetual drive, right there. Poor SciManDan, he didn't know that. So there's Earth, there's your sphere, everybody. We live in the sphere, there's the sphere in it, not on the outside of a spinning ball. You know, that's the dumbest thing humans have ever thought of, is living out here on a spinning ball. Wow, second dumbest was circumcision. Look at that, eh? I think they might have evolved from circumcision, but are they going to evolve from that within our lifetime? I don't think so, because the people who run your world, they know how ignorant the human being is. They know they can spin any bullshit story and they'll all be sucked into it. Then you got men like SciManDan sitting there trying to make out flat earthers are stupid. Mate, how stupid is that guy? Eh? Yeah. And old SciManDan thinks we can take a photo of something 50 kilometres away. I think that's 146,000 feet. Airplanes are at 35,000 feet. So he thinks you can take a photo of something 4 times as far across the earth. Across a magnetic field. There's Earth. Positive, negative. That's where we dwell, the negative zone. Like a magnet. What does he think's going on in here? In the magnetic field. I think it's all going to be clear. The other thing with SciManDan, he thinks the sun's an object. Everybody has their own horizon. It's called the arc of the covenant. Cover the ant. Atmospheric layers, atmospheric pressures, atmospheric frequencies, different frequencies and atmospheric layers, and even science knows the sun is like this, like a cone, and why it's always directed at the person. No matter where the cone is, the sun is pointing at him, isn't it? Well, you always see the sun come across the water towards you, because it's your arc. We all have our own horizons. He sees the sun go across the sky like this and go down here. He doesn't see the sun go down 5,000 kilometres away. He sees it coming down in his arc. Somebody over here, if the sun's there, if he's seeing the sun there, this guy's further east. It's going to be further up in his arc, isn't it? You'll see it there. If the guy's over here, the sun's there, and he's standing here, he's going to see it way down, lower. It's lower. You move, your arc moves with you. This is why if you're under Polaris and you move away, it goes down like this. Because your arc is moving away, it's coming out of your You see it there. Your arc's moving. It's just coming down the arc. See? Come in, go down. This is how it works. That's how your arc works. SciManDan didn't know that. Poor SciManDan. SciManDan believes that occult pendulum works. Poor SciManDan. You have to push the occult pendulum, Dan. You got to push it. It doesn't start by itself. And it doesn't work properly in bad weather. What is that, Dan? What's it made of? Is it made of wood? No. What's under the floor in that church? Is there wood, metal, magnets? What's going on? SciManDan. Think, boy. Think.